Welcome back to the channel. Today we are actually working on a 2012 Buick LaCrosse. I actually already washed the car and decided about halfway through washing it that I would go ahead and do one of these talking head portions of the video. So anyway, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, we already washed the car. I'm gonna go ahead and open her up and do the interior and get it all nice and clean. You guys can see the full detail. I do have the footage from the wash, so it's gonna be an exciting time. Thank you for your support so far. And like I said, I'm ready to get into this. I got a lot of work to do, so I will check back with you guys in just a bit. And hey, if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, tell your friends, bring the masses. Let's go. Alright, so what I like to do is use the 3-bucket method. So you see I have a wash bucket, a rinse bucket, and my wheel bucket. I always like to start with a pre-rinse. That helps me get the loose debris out of the paint. That way I can reduce the risk of any scratching or marring of the paint. It's always so satisfying to watch this dirt and debris and grime just fall from these carpeted wheel wells. As you can see, while I'm pre-rinsing, I start at the top and let the water running down the vehicle kind of carry that debris away. But I do like to pay special attention to some of those lower areas where the dirt and grime is the thickest. And right after the pre-rinse, I start with the wheels. And here I'm using a diluted version of my wheel cleaner. It's diluted about 3-to-1, and I don't do this on every vehicle, but if the wheels are well maintained, then I don't feel like I need to use the more concentrated version of that wheel cleaner. And in these next steps, I will start with my wheel brush that I will use to clean the face of the wheel and the tires. I love this brush, it's awesome. It doesn't scratch or anything like that. Then I will go ahead and use my Woolly that's that I need to upgrade because I punch so many rims and I feel like it's time for just a longer version of that. And following the Woolly, I will go ahead and use the detail brush to get into the lug nut areas and any of those other tight spaces. Rinse and repeat on the other 3 wheels. Wash bucket prep time. So here I'm taking my wash and I'm adding about 2 ounces to the bucket and getting it all nice and foamed up. No matter how many times I do this, this is still one of my favorite parts. It's so satisfying watching the foam go onto this car. I've done a ton of research on different foam cannons. I landed on this one. It's great. It has an adjustable nozzle. It serves me well. I do use slightly warmer water in the bottle. I feel like that enhances the foaming action. But as you can see, I mean, I'm laying down a pretty thick layer of foam. I like to lay it on a little bit thick up top just to watch those rad suds carry the dirt away. Next, I'd like to use my detail brush to get all the areas that I can't get with my wash mitt, including the gas cap area. I didn't show it because, well, I didn't film it. I'm not perfect, but I did pre-treat the front here with a bug spray and I really wanted to spend some extra time in the grill with the detail brush, just getting all that nasty bug gunk off of the vehicle. And now I'll move on to the wash portion. Here I'm just going to use my wash mitt, and I'm going to go in a front to back or back to front motion, whatever. I do straight lines, one direction. We don't want any swirls or anything like that. So, and then also really not applying a whole bunch of pressure here. The soap and the foam has done its job, so everything is nice and slick. As I'm working my way around the vehicle, you'll probably notice I do flip the wash mitt to use a fresh, clean side every time. And I'm also utilizing the 2-bucket wash method here. So I do have a rinse bucket that I'll use with the grit guard in the bottom. So make sure that any of the dirt that comes off the vehicle goes into the bottom of the bucket. And then I will go ahead and dip that again into the wash bucket with the clean, soapy water. Okay, so I feel like here's a good time to let you know that I actually need to split this video up into 2 parts. So the interior detail portion of this vehicle is coming soon. I do have a little bit of previews at the end of this video, so stick around and check that out. But I did get sick shortly after this video and I couldn't finish. So I have to finish getting that filmed and edited, and I will get it out as soon as possible for you guys. Oh, and this happened. So I got sick, then I got pretty busy, so I will get the video up as soon as possible. Thanks for being a fan. The last thing I'm going to do before drying the vehicle off is rinse it. I really try and make sure that I get all of the soap off the vehicle, so I spend quite a bit of time rinsing the vehicle, like I said, just to make sure that all of the soap is off, and when I dry, I'm not dragging any of the dirt and debris that may be still trapped in the soap over the clean vehicle. And the last thing that I'm going to do before I do the interior detail is dry the vehicle. I love this towel. It is big, and I can easily get this whole entire vehicle dry with just the one towel. Like I said a bit earlier, I will be uploading part 2 to this video. It will be the full interior detail, and then I will also show the protection on the exterior of the vehicle. But check out these few clips and come back for more. And as always, if you haven't done so already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, bring your friends.